Imagine finding out that the child you once thought was yours may have been given away by the woman you once loved. This is exactly the shocking story of Martin that you are about to find out. Martin, can you please tell the audience what happened to your child?
My ex-girlfriend sold my son in the UK.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning, Martin. How did you and your ex-girlfriend meet?
Yeah, we met in 2014 in Liverpool when she fled London with her two daughters from an abusive relationship.
And when you met her in 2014, did you guys started dating straight away?
Yes, we started dating and she got pregnant in 2016.
Okay, Martin, before we proceed, can you kindly introduce yourself to the audience, your full name and where you are based?
Yeah, my name's Timidayo Adodo Martins. I'm from Nigeria. I'm based in Liverpool.
Thank you, Martin. So you met your girlfriend in 2014 and you guys started dating. And what happened after that?
Yeah, she got pregnant. Then we have misunderstanding. Then she fled. So I tried to contact her because of her past abusive behavior. So I can't reach her. She blocked me on all social media. So that's it, sir.
Okay, so when did you met her in 2014? When did she fall pregnant?
2016.
Okay, and after what 2016, when she fell pregnant, what she blocked you on social media. Then when did you reconnect with your ex-girlfriend?
That was 2017. 2017.
How did you reconnect with her?
Yeah, she called me one cool evening that said she want to see me. Then I said I granted her access. Then when she came, she started crying that she have a son for me. That she thought that the guy that was with her during the pregnancy has money. So then I said, okay, what is the way forward? They said I need to be in my son's life. And I said, fine. So that is fine. So what are we going to go about it? Then she told me that I need to be in my son's life, which I've been doing since that 2017.
Okay, so when you say I need to be in my son's life, what do you mean by being in your son's life?
Taking care of my son, his needs, his well-being, and at least to be close to his father to know his real true family.
Okay, so you were taking care of your son. What's your son's name?
I don't like mentioning that name because
Okay,
that is not his real name. Yeah.
okay, that's not his real name. Okay, that's fine. So you started caring for this child in 2017. What happened after that?
Yeah, so she told me that then I started questioning her that I need to be fully in my son's life about his birth certificate. So when I insisted, she would give me an excuse that and this so thing came up, so issue came up, it's complicated. And I said, okay, why is it complicated in this issue? This is my son. I've been looking after this child since we came back 2017. So I need to be fully in his birth certificate. So that's why they told me that it's complicated that she put someone else's name on the birth certificate when we're having issues.
So she told you that she put another man's name on the birth certificate.
Yes.
Okay. And did she tell you what you have to do to remove what she has to do to remove the man's name and put your name on the birth certificate?
Initially, I thought is what we can just go to the hospital to do, but she later told me that we need a legal proceedings for a legal means to change the name, so that we need a lawyer, which I agreed. But when it got to the date that we agreed, we fixed to go and see the lawyer, she will come up with different excuses or come up with a quarrel and issue just to divide that date. That's what she has been doing since then.
So she told you that she would remove the man's name through once you go through the legal process, the man's name will be removed and your name will be added to the birth certificate. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what happened after that?
So continuously, she was bringing that behavior until I said no. So she now took me to court. I pressured her. Then she now run to the court that I'm harassing her just for me to not have contact with her again. So when we get to court, I found out that she did not even tell the court the actual true story of what was happening concerning my son.
Okay, okay. So how did you find that the man that she put his name on your son's birth certificate as the father?
Yeah. The man contacted me all of a sudden. I was shocked. I got my number and he contacted me that he need to speak to me. Then I say, who is this? He say, Tenika's baby's dad. Now I say, I don't have your number. Why are you testing me? I've not spoke to you before. Then he now told me that I'm from Nigeria, that he want to speak to me as a brother from Nigeria. I have all those evidence with me. No, and he promised to say that, oh, then I said, okay, fine. What's going on? He said he want to give me money, 6,000. I say, I'm almost 43 years old now, or 42 years old now. I cannot sell my son for money. What kind of insult is that? So that's the issue, sir.
So why do you think that your girl's girlfriend sold your son to this man?
For money and supply, sir.
What do you mean by supply? Was the man, so the man, did she put the man's name on the birth certificate so that the man can use the child to apply to live in the UK?
That is the same thing, sir. Money and supply, and for this man, interest is to live in the UK with my son, using by putting his name on my son's birth certificate. That will guarantee give him documents, innit?
So the man offered to give you £6,000 for you to be quiet.
Yes, sir. Which I refuse.
Okay. So this is the child we're talking about. Is that your son?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So when your ex-girlfriend, when you now told your ex-girlfriend everything that is going on and she went to court, what did she tell the court?
She told the court that I'm harassing her, I'm threatening her, that she don't want the relationship again, that she don't want me again. Me, I'm forcing her to be in a relationship. That is when I said, and I told the court that this is not about relationship. I have a girl who I already love who is in Nigeria, and she knows that. All I want is my son. That's why she's going to court, just to make sure that I did not succeed with my son.
Okay. So your ex-girlfriend now, what do you want to get out of this? What do you want your ex-girlfriend to do? Do you want her to subject? Do you want to pay for her to bring this child for you to have DNA tests? And are you
That
planning?
that is that is exactly what I'm looking for, Frank. That's why I'm looking for a peaceful way to have an independent DNA by professionals and an accreditable lab correctly, and she's refusing. Now I don't know where about she is now
Do
with my
you have?
son.
Is this your only child?
Yeah, this is my only child, sir.
Okay. 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 So where is your ex-girlfriend from?
She's from Jamaica.
And what is her full name?
Her full names are Miss Tenika Mosby.
Miss Tenika Mosby. How old is she?
She's same old as me, 43 by now.
Okay. And which part of Jamaica is she from?
I think Kingston.
Okay. So everything that is happening now, what impact is this having on you?
I'm having the serious. I have depression, different kind of issues. I'm really feeling. I have low mental issue now. I can't concentrate because before I know where my son is. Now I don't know where about my son is. You know, I don't know how to get him, and he's getting old now. He's 8 years old now. He will be 9 by December. So you can see that he look exactly like me. So I'm looking for him. I want the government and everybody who is concerned should please help me, you know, so that I can have success with my son. That's the only thing I'm looking for, peace and justice, sir.
Have you ever heard any man whose son was given to another man in the UK before? Have you heard any story like this before?
I've heard a lot of stories like that. I haven't got friends who it has happened to.
Okay. So you mentioned before that Tenika, when was the last time you spoke to Tenika?
It was the 2023 in May, before the molestation order.
Okay. And since then, you haven't heard from her.
Since then, we have not spoke except in court when we meet. But she don't even come to court, all those things. So I don't want to speak to her. I just want my son from her, so that let me have the 50-50 bomb with her, with my son.
Okay. Okay. So this is a very interesting case. What we will say is that hopefully justice will be done. If this is your son, you deserve to be in your son's life. And we hope that someone that knows Temika will watch this video. Temika, the Launch Club would like to hear from you, to hear your own side of the story. A lot of things are happening in the UK that we can all learn from. If you have any story that you want to share with us, you can reach us on the WhatsApp number in the back. Give this video a like. There are valuable lessons that can be learned. So I want to ask you the last question. So do you believe that the only reason Temika named your son with the name of another man is because for the man to be able to live in the UK?
Yeah, I don't think what I think so that is part of it. But I think jealousy is also involved because I'm having a partner, and she knew that if I had my son, my life would be more better, my life would be more happier. So she's not the one in my life anymore, fully in my life. So that's what I believe. And also money is also involved, double money, because she always used my son as a tools for supply from different men. I don't understand.
So the other two children that she has, are they from the same man, the same father?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, okay. And the father of the children, is he involved in their life?
Um, because when I met her 2014, she told me she fled away from London because of the abuse of her ex-husband. She always blamed men for her woes. So when all these things happened to me, that's when I knew that she's a liar. From the early stage of 2016, when I began to see her behavior, I know she lied on her ex-partner.
Okay. What is your advice to other guys who, what do you think, what do you think are the lessons that other guys can learn from your case?
Yeah, my case was that what the lesson that you should be nice and be kind, but you need to open up, you need to speak out when you see anything like wrongdoing, because what kept this matter long was that I was silent for a long time. So I was let me say, fear of being arrested, fear of all those things, advice from people can make you lose so many things.
Okay. On that note, we're going to end it. Don't forget to give this a like, share, so that people can learn that